Before I turn to David to introduce himself, I'm just going to say my faux pas. I said let's meet here because it's, you can't see the sign even. There we go, Bushby's bar, but actually
Busby's.
I spelled Bushby wrong.
Yes, Bushby, B-U-S-H. But I looked at it as well, and it looked.
It looks like it.
my name.
In my head I spelled it right, but the sign's wrong. Yeah. So, how's it going?
Good, really good.
Back in Oz.
Back in Oz. I can't believe you're here. Like,
yeah.
It's a bit of some sort of time warp.
So for background, David we connected on Twitter, and for our first ever meetup was emceeing the table and then been really involved ever since. So yeah, it's cool to see you back here. And what's happening now? So you're Lexu now here?
Yeah, Lexu here. So running Lexu in Australia. We're about just under a year and a half in and growing well, and nice. It was a good start to the year, or good end of year last year that's continued into 2018. So momentum is always good, especially having to sort of start from scratch all over again. I felt like it was a bit of deja vu.
You got there, you got over the hump there, and now you're starting at the bottom of it. Okay.
It's kind of like, oh right, I'm sort of back at a desk with no one around, and you're doing everything. So, but I mean that's part of the excitement, but it also is a bit daunting. But no, I think we're a bit beyond that now. We've got good clients, kicking some big goals. So yeah, all well on that front.
And just when you were leaving London, you were focused. I know Lexu was focusing more on in-house a bit.
Yep.
How's that? So you come to Oz.
Yep.
What did you? Is that where you started here, or was it different?
Focused entirely on in-house. So enterprise in-house is where we sort of started to focus as I was leaving the UK, and I thought in this market, SMEs, small business, pretty well catered for. It's been catered for quite some years by some well-funded players.
Yeah.
So I thought, and it's expensive to compete in that market, and so I thought in this market I'll just start at the top, work with GCs as much as possible and in-house legal teams, and that takes a bit of time for sure, but I think we're getting there.
So as well as Lexu, making David Rice t-shirt on a slightly cold day under a tree in Sydney, Law Hackers. Great resource for startups. How's that going?
Good. Law Hackers has been bubbling away for quite a while now. So I think it's about
pre-Lexu, right?
Pre-Lexu. Actually, Daniel at Lexu was the first CEO of a law tech startup that I interviewed as part of Law Hackers.
Oh, one interview.
I think it kind of got me my job, to be honest. He went to his investors and said, hey, looks like we've got the founder of Law Hackers on board. And the investors, not knowing much about the space, went, ooh, that sounds impressive. And that's probably what got it across the line, even though it's just a newsletter. But yeah, that's going well. I think we've featured over 600 or 700 startups now since 2014. So
I get the newsletter, which I'll just make sure we'll pop a link to it down here. But it's really worth. How does that weekly, isn't it?
Yeah, weekly. 4 startups every week in law tech, curated to some extent. So, but generally, there's some interesting stuff. Enough for 4 per week. That's legitimate.
A lot of people. Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night. You're going to be pitching Lexu?
I won't be pitching Lexu, but I'll be there with the Lexu t-shirt on and pitching people.
Well, you're invited to pitch or speak if you want. But we'll see you tomorrow. We'll pop a link into everything. David Bushby, the guy to know in Sydney.
Cool, nice one.